Hello and welcome back to another video here on Dinosaurs with Christopher. Today we're talking about a specific topic, the Dinosaur Files age. That's right, we're going to be covering the transition between the Dinosaur Files period of my life with the new transition of Dinosaurs with Christopher. This video is an explained video talking about the transition between Dinosaur Files and Dinosaurs with Christopher. Be sure to subscribe if you are new and be sure to ring the bell icon on your screen right now. Without further ado, let's kick off this explained video. So, Dinosaur Files. I've talked about it before on a previous video, and today we're going to be talking about the transition of Dinosaur Files to Dinosaurs with Christopher. Now, Dinosaur Files, if you don't already know, was a period in my life. This period is an age. Now, the difference between age and era is, of course, very, very specific. An age in my life is, of course, 1 to 2 years, where an era is much greater period of time. I'm like 10 to 15 years at max. Some eras can even be longer. So, Dinosaurs with Christopher, of course, is the new channel title. We know that there have been many different changes in title names from Christopher TV, Dinosaur Files, and probably a few others that are forgotten by now. But today we're talking about the transition between Dinosaur Files and Dinosaurs with Christopher. The year is 2023, and this is the transition period. Towards the end of Dinosaur Files, of course, the Dinosaur Files age brought to an end in 2023, lasting only a short 2 years, was, of course, there's a quite abrupt end, and, of course, was quite the greatest period in my lifetime. Dinosaur Files brought in so many new people, of course, and so many new friends. It brought in so much story elements, including the Spinosaurus the King storyline, and of course, all sorts of other topics, including dealing with young Earth creationism in some of the videos. Unfortunately, most videos that were on Dinosaur Files no longer exist on Dinosaurs with Christopher, either due to changing of series, and of course, with the new adaptation of the Dino Nerd series coming in 2024, brought the end of most young Earth creationist videos. However, Dino Nerd would soon kick in about early 2024, and the Dinosaur Files age would roughly end around 2023, around probably mid-2023 at the longest, at the least. Either or. Dinosaur Files, of course, was brought to an end due to, of course, there's Camptodon shutting it down, and mostly due to the massive amounts of spam. However, the brand changing would be renamed during this transition period. So the transition period has now started. It is 2023. And the transition from Dinosaur Files to Dinosaurs with Christopher, of course, was a rebrand. The channel rebooted and changed. Dinosaur Files evolved and changed into Dinosaurs with Christopher. Most new series wouldn't start until 2024, and Dinosaur Files would, of course, depart in 2023. Of course, it was the end of an age, and of course, the beginning of a brand new, of course, beginning, the evolution and the reboot of the channel, the renaming, the change of course, there's a bygone age that brought with so many story arcs from the Spinosaurus the King story which will later evolve into my Spinosaurus the King series, which you can watch now. And of course, there's the beginning of so many other series. The end of the Dinosaur Files, of course, was the end of something that had a lot of fond memories, but it had to happen because it was, of course, a change. It was a transition and the evolution into something so much new, something so much else that would spark so much creativity, and it would be, of course, a big change. Of course, Dinosaur Files, the change, of course, didn't just happen, of course, on YouTube. It, of course, happened pretty much everywhere. Everywhere was impacted by the change from Dinosaur Files in 2023, the evolution and the rebooting, the renaming, and of course the end of a 2-year age. So this video has, of course, gone into all those and has explained pretty much the end of an age. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, and of course, until next time, I'll see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.